Keir Starmer's announcement of digital ID or a Brit Card is really just another example of how his government continues toward totalitarianism through a chilling array of authoritarian measures, eroding civil liberties under the guise of public order. Now, chief among these examples is the blatant two-tier justice system where ideological allies evade punishment while ordinary citizens are crushed for minor infractions. Take Ricky Jones, a former labor counselor who, at an anti-racism rally in 2024, incited violence by declaring far-right protesters disgusting Nazis whose throats need to be cut. Remember that? Now, despite the inflammatory rhetoric, Jones was acquitted of encouraging violent disorder in August of 2025, walking free without jail time, a leniency that reeks of protection for labor's own. Now, contrast this with Lucy Connolly, a wife and mother jailed for 31 months this year over a single ex-post after the Southport stabbings where she vented frustrations. And her crime, stirring racial hatred online, a low bar applied selectively to silence right-leaning dissent. Connolly's case symbolizes a broader crackdown here. Dozens of Brits imprisoned for benign social media rants during the 2024 riots, while far-left agitators face slaps on the wrist. This disparity extends further. Just this week, Musa Qadri, who assaulted a Quran-burning protester with a knife outside the Turkish embassy, received a suspended sentence, no jail time, for wielding a weapon and threatening to kill someone. This was excused as an emotional response to blasphemy. Yet, if the roles were reversed, a Christian attacking a Muslim Bible burner, you can expect swift incarceration under hate crime laws. Then we have Labor's Online Safety Act expansions, censoring harmful speech via AI flagging, and the PREVENT program's weaponization against conservative views, which makes Starmer's regime look like Orwell's thought police. Control dissent, reward conformity. Now enter the Brit Card. Starmer's announcement today of mandatory digital IDs for working adults, pitched as an immigration crackdown, is really primed for total state domination. Centralizing biometrics into a government database creates a surveillance panopticon. Every transaction, movement, and association logged in real time will erode anonymity. And his opt-in promise will eventually yield to national security mandates, with AI profiling suspicious behaviors like right-wing political party donations or attendance at a protest. This will chill free speech via trust scores. Government overreach will target opponents, deny benefits or votes to anti-labor profiles, echoing purges of party dissenters. And privacy will be a thing of the past. Data breaches invite identity theft, as in the Post Office Horizon debacle scaled nationwide. A cashless society linkage traces every quid, empowering corporations like Visa while priming social credit systems, high scores for compliance, and blacklists for Brexit nostalgia or donations to a Tommy Robinson-led demonstration. Vulnerable groups, the elderly, the homeless, they'll face exclusion from services, fracturing society further. Health data could be weaponized against the unvaccinated holdouts. Never forget how they acted during COVID. Now, we have plenty of examples from communist countries like China and North Korea of how digital ID turns citizens into slaves. But Western presidents also warn of this slide. The EU's digital identity wallet risks over-identification, profiling, and surveillance, curbing expression there. Australia's MyGov ID enables warrantless tracking, breeding fraud and inequality. Canada's initiatives stifle autonomy via blacklisting. France's biometric database violates privacy, sharing data with the NSA. Germany's EID fosters spyware vulnerabilities, suppressing dissent. And Estonia's 2017 breach exposed 750,000 to hacks, enabling overreach there. Starmer's Brit Card is Labor's digital fig leaf for control, building on two-tier injustices. Now, it may start out innocent enough, but will eventually end up being Britain's monitored and tracked, refused credit, or locked up in Belmarsh prison for complaining about Islam's takeover of their Christian nation. Britain must resist, rally, litigate, vote out the authoritarians before QR codes become chains around your necks.